This is how the saints will look like in heaven. This is their eternal wardrobe and attire. And this again, the rapture and the first resurrection. Look what's going to happen to the city back there. Now here we have 7 angels and 7 trumpets. And also 7 angels with 7 bowls. Each one represents and will activate a destructive event on earth. Plagues, pestilence, the rising of the dead. Here is God offering you the hand of salvation, trying to rescue you from drowning and from the abyss. Take his hand. Jesus bade them, "Follow me." This is very important. This is Revelation 20:14. Then death and Hades were thrown into the lake of fire. This is the second death, the lake of fire. Now, according to this, death itself shall be thrown into the lake of fire, and after this, death shall never exist again. So even the Grim Reaper has an expiration date. Even death has an expiration date. In fact, death is more afraid of death than we are. Because humans may die, but they will be resurrected. But when death dies and is thrown into the lake of fire, nobody is going to rescue death. Death is finished. There will be no resurrecting for death. You see, death itself is more afraid than we humans, than we mortals are. Death will be the final adversary to be defeated, and this is the end of death. This is extremely complex. Here we see on the left souls rising into heaven. And going up to God. And on the right we see souls falling down into heaven. Being cast down into heaven. Being cast down into hell. Here is another vision of the Golden City. Here is the Virgin and Satan the Red Dragon this time in the background. And here is the Golden City. This is the behemoth, or the behemoth. This is a chaos beast. A chaos beast is a creature created before the creation of the world. According to what I read, the behemoth, or the behemoth, is the first creation created by God. A giant beast of unimaginable brute physical strength that can only be defeated by God's omnipotence. This thing was humongous. It had a body made of armored bronze plates. Its rib cage was made of bronze plates. Its mouth was so huge it could devour an entire lake, an entire river, or its mouth was as big as an entire lake, an entire river. It was so humongous, this creature could stand in the middle of a raging river and it wouldn't even move. I really like the behemoth. This creature was so powerful and so impressive that it was written about 4 times. It was mentioned 4 times in a single page. This is my favorite of the chaos beasts. And here are the angels and the saints together in heaven, worshipping the Lord. And you see these 4 angels with wings? Their job is to sing this song. God eternal and everlasting, past, present, and future. Something like this. They sing this song every single day. The one who is, the one who was, who is, and who shall be forever. They sing this again and again and again. And here again is the vision of the golden city at the end, as the capital city of the world. And here is the great reward, the ultimate reward for all true believers, the golden crown of everlasting life. And here is Christ and his army. He is gathering them up for a speech or to prepare them for the great final battle. There's going to be millions of them, tens of millions. Maybe more. But certainly more than millions. Here is the golden city in the back and life on the new earth. Now when Christ was on earth 2,000 years ago, he went to the Pharisees and he kicked them out of the churches because all the Pharisees were liars and hypocrites and were not the truth. Only Christ was the truth. Here is Christ offering comfort to this girl. Again, he is everywhere. Here is again life on the new earth. The golden city in the back. Is it the eternal destiny of the human believers? The golden city again. The golden city in heaven. And the first resurrection in the rapture. The one the true believers have been waiting for.